Hello my fellow heroes and rivals. Let me ask you guys something. Have you ever been in a fight where your strategists are eliminated and you can't seem to find a health pack to save yourselves? If so, not to worry. I'm making a series of videos that will help guide you through the maps. Whether you're just starting out or you just haven't had the time to learn these maps. I'm going to show you where all the health packs are, the routes, the interconnected areas that follow them, as well as any and all secrets/Easter eggs that I can find. On screen as well as below in the description will be the timestamps should I change to a different map in this video. Typically these will be the locations with multiple maps and modes. With all that said, let's jump into the guide. Welcome to Klyntar. I hate this place. As with any and all convoy and convergence maps, we're going to start from the attacking spawn, and I'm going to show everything on the right side of the map, and then I'm going to show everything on the left side. We're going to do that for each point up until the very end. So starting on the right side, we're actually going to come this way and go up these stairs. Most people don't seem to bother with this route. I think it's a bit easier than going main just because no one really looks for it. As we come this way, we go down here, we make another right, and we will find the first health pack on the right side in this room, way off from the beginning of spawn. So if we turn left and go through this archway and go up these stairs, and you come down here, it's just another area that you can either defend or attack from. You know, you can look onto a point or whatnot. So we turn back around and go up this slope. We drop down. We come back to the health pack. I just want you to see where this is. You can either go from these stairs or right here. And you come down and you're in this little cavernous area. Now you can come right down into here. And you'll find the second health pack on the right side. This health pack overlooks towards the point right over there. We come back in. Now you have 3 openings that you can walk through. Both of these just circle back in themselves right onto the point. If you can manage to get up here, you can actually look behind the point. More than likely, all the defenders are going to be over there. Maybe 1 or 2 people here. And if you go down, you will find the third health pack for the right-hand side of first point, right next to these stairs. And with this health pack done, we have now seen everything on the right-hand side. Now I'm going to show you the left. So going towards the left, we have this ramp. You can come up it. You can't really go over here. It kind of looks like you can, but you can't. Up the ramp, you come through this room. And just beyond it, you'll see the first health pack for the left-hand side. So from this health pack, if we go up this ramp, into this room, down this ramp, you will see the second and final health pack for the left-hand side of first point. We go up this ramp, go up this one, and walk through this archway. You will now be on the first attacking point. So once the attackers have captured the point, if we turn around and go this way, I just very quickly want to show you this is the second attacking spawn. So from here, we're actually going to take this route. I just very quickly want to show you that this route right here, this archway, leads back into this one. And you can actually come up towards this machine, bringing you right back over to where we saw it just now. So from here, if we actually go this way, take a right and go up this ramp, you can actually come through this giant opening around this pillar. And from here, we just go through this archway and you'll find the first health pack for the right-hand side. So if we go up this ramp and go through this archway, you see 3 different areas we can go. This leads back down to where I just showed you. This opening leads back onto the convoy's path. Coming back up, you now have 2 ways you can go. We go towards the leftmost side, you drop back down onto the convoy's path. It leads back into here. You take this archway, you come towards this area, which by the way, I want to say right now, a lot of people go through here and they seem to always use their abilities to go over this ledge. You could just shoot this weird symbiote thing and it'll bring you up. But right next to it is the second health pack for the right-hand side. From this health pack, we turn around, go through this archway and go down this ramp. We go around from here, and through this archway, it brings you onto the area of the second checkpoint for the attackers. Back from the beginning of the right side second point, I'm actually going to bring you over towards this ledge right here. For the most part, there's no way to get onto it unless you use your cooldowns, or you take the jump pad from the left side. It's kind of like the bridge in Idrisil it connects it to. And now I'm going to show you everything on the left side. We're actually going to start with this archway and go through. Now you have 2 ways you can go. Directly right brings you right back onto the path. But if we actually take the left pathway and go up these ramps, you'll find the first health pack for the left-hand side. Turning around and going through this archway, like I said, brings us onto the path. Or you could take this route this way, which brings you right next to the second health pack for the left-hand side. So from this health pack, turning around, There's 4 areas now we can choose to go from. If we go to the left-hand side and we go through and down to this way, this is the first defender spawn point. From the defender's first spawn, turning around and going up this ramp and through this archway, we have another few areas we can go through. I'm actually going to go towards this way first. It's a small hallway you walk through, brings you right back to the health pack that I showed you, which brings you back onto the point. We come back to this hallway, we go over here, up this ramp, and up this ramp. We come up towards here. We are now on another ledge. This is where I showed you before with the jump pack that brings you over to that lip. We come this way and go around and down. As you can see, it brings us back to the hallway, the path, and that health pack. Back from this area, I already showed you the health pack right there. If we actually go up here and then make a right, we come down towards this way. We go through this room and we walk down to here. This is the final health pack for the left-hand side. And very quickly, lastly from here, we take this archway, it just brings you right back onto the point. You can come up from here as well. You can also go around from here. I showed you that health pack, brings you up to there. This archway connects to this ramp and this archway, which brings you back onto the point. We're now on the 3rd point for the attackers. Now that the attackers have reached the 2nd checkpoint, we're going to turn and bring your attention this way. We're going to go back through this arch, back where we saw the last health pack on the left-hand side of 2nd point. Now you're going to see on the left that there are 2 spawn doors. This is going to be the attacking side's 3rd spawn room. So if we go through and take a right, we can see the archway that links us back towards the path and the 2nd point. We keep coming towards the right and go down this way. We find the first health pack on the right-hand side. From this health pack, if we just follow the path, we come towards this cave. This is the 2nd defender spawn point. Now ignore the red door. I don't really know why it's still here, but beyond that, we come this way, or you can go through here. We come right back on towards the point. But we're going to take this pathway instead. As you can see, it forks out towards the main path and towards the left and the final defending spawn. But continuing on the right, if we come down this way, you'll find the 2nd and final health pack for the right-hand side. If we come up, back around, we can get onto this ledge. That brings us right towards the defender's spawn point. Now we're going to cover everything on the left side of the 3rd point. So from the main opening, we're going to go through it and take a left. This brings us to an archway and a hallway. That brings you back to the convoy, and that shows you the attacker's 3rd spawn. From here, we're going to take the path towards the left, and we're going to follow this way. Now you see here, there are 2 paths that you can take, either underneath this rock formation or on top of it. We're going to take on top at first. Towards the right, it just brings you back onto the path. Going through here, where you see these 2 glow sticks, if you jump down this hole, you'll find the first health pack on the left-hand side. So back on top of the hole, if we continue down this path, if we take a right, it just shows you the pathway again. We come through here. It brings you to the 2nd and final health pack on the left-hand side of 3rd point. From the last health pack, you can either go around this rock or you can go down where the health pack is. Now you either drop down from there or you can walk on this rock. You come to here. This is where you need to bring the convoy to win the game. And this brings you right back towards the left side. All the way back, as you can see, to here. Now we're actually going to take this path and go down into this rock area where it's covered. As I showed you the health pack before. From the health pack behind us, that brings you right back onto the path. Going through here also brings you back onto the path. And from here, I showed you before, it just brings you back to that health pack. And that's really it for the left side. There's not too much that I need to actually show you. And now I'm going to show you where all these secrets and the Easter eggs are. We're actually going to start in the first attacking spawn. Through either of these archways, if we come through, we will find the codex. You need to spray the codex to get the achievement complete. Now, I don't know if the achievement is still bugged. You can either spray on the codex or anywhere around in front of it. I did the table, this area, this weird pedestal, and the codex itself, just so it can activate. Showing the table once more, if you take a look, this is actually the map that we're on right now currently. Just like with Eastguard, I thought it was a nice little touch that they show you kind of where you need to go. On the monitors in the first attacking spawn, you can see Eddie Brock's name, Eugene Thompson, Tarna, Mintrel, their whereabouts, if they're alive, etc. And Venom, don't forget about that cute little drawing. On one of the other monitors, you can see heart rates for people. And if we look towards the right, it seems to be a silhouette of either Null or possibly Carnage in the future. On the first point, if you look off towards the left, you'll see off the map bounds a down jet. Throughout the map, you'll find various bits of science equipment, weapons, and spray painted patterns and images all around the walls. There's also a work table that you can find. I think that's Rocket's minigun. I'm not entirely too sure. You correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Throughout the map, you'll find these various pustules. Attacking them changes up the map a bit, where they will produce walls, bridges, etc. Inside the first spawn, we can see some paper, hanging pictures, spray paint, all done by Venom it seems. As you can see, Home Sweet Home, Venom and Eddie, and Bang. In the very same room, if you turn around, you'll actually see a spray paint of private property written on the wall. Throughout the map, you'll find these plants or weeds. You can see the little swirl on their face, a venom-like tongue, jaws, and teeth. These creatures are native to Null, and they just help build up this world that this is where Venom is from. This isn't an Easter egg per se. I just wanted to show what happens if you take the camera and move it inside of the convoy. You see this mass of flesh and blood. In the Defender's second spawn, you can see a spray paint of Bang Boom. And on the third point, you will find various glow sticks scattered about the ground. And that wraps it up for this video. Hopefully this helped you out, and if it did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want, because the next map we're going to do is actually the Empire of Eternal Night. We're going to take a look at Midtown. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I got to look at it early, and it has a ton of Easter eggs and winding paths that we can look at. With all that, I'm Scapegoated. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.